A feet elevated straight leg bridge is a great way to get some work on the hamstrings. You're not getting into a super stretched position, but you are getting into a very contracted position with the hamstrings. So you want to have your heels up on an elevated surface. Right now I've got mine at a 14-inch box, but you could always use the top of a bench. You would go even taller as you get stronger, just to give you more range of motion. And you'll have the legs relatively straight. So my knees are not locked, they have a slight bend, just to make sure there's not a lot of pressure on the knee joint. And from here, I'm going to drive my heels down and pick my hips up off of the mat. So it is not a lot of motion. What you want to try to avoid is thinking that you have to get a lot of motion and then trying to arch your back. You don't want any of that. You shouldn't be feeling this in your back. Your hips should be tucked slightly just to keep the back in neutral. And you're going to push as you lift the hips up so that when you lift, you should pretty much have a straight line from your shoulders past the front of the pelvis down toward the front of the ankles. Okay, so as I said, as this gets easier, you can always progress it to a higher box, or you could always add some kind of resistance.